Shout out to this swell individual for the inspiration for the video. We have done the Uber tier list. We have done the inside a car, what was it? The road trip tier list. Now we're doing the Uber X tier list, which basically means you have one character who's the Uber driver, and then you have the passenger. Now we will be deciding the teams with the spinny wheel, like pretty much always. And the first character we pick will be the driver, and the second will be the passenger. Also, we got rid of Aloy and Ying-R because a lot of people don't seem to know who Ying-R is. And yeah, real quick, we'll get into the tiers. We have the perfect ride, perfect passenger, perfect driver. We have a relaxing good time, maybe not so much talking, but it's still just good vibes all around. We have the most chaotic ride. This is the type where music is blasting, they're screaming at the top of their lungs, maybe get into a crash, but no. This is separate tier. We have occasional small talk, the most awkward ride ever, where it's just complete silence. We have the would constantly argue, and finally gets into the car crash. So without further ado, let's get into the first driver. It's a driver first, yeah. Xingqiu seems like such a talkative driver. Wait. Okay, who's gonna be his passenger? Bro, I thought it was about to be Sino for a sec, but we got Nilou. That's not bad. Have these two been paired before? I feel like they have. It's kind of weird. We've done the wheel so many times that we're starting to see dupes of random pairs. But anyway, so Xingqiu the driver, I feel like it's kind of a hit or miss. Like if you're a quiet type who just wants to sit in the back, minding their own business, then he might be a bit of a turn off for a couple of folks. But Nilou is a very adaptable lady. I feel like if the driver wasn't talking, she probably wouldn't talk either. But when the driver is preaching about justice and good taste in literature, I feel like even though they have completely different likes, they would get along really well. Is it the perfect ride? Kind of. I can't see any flaws. This is kind of a dynamic that's really wholesome, and I want them to meet up now. But anyway, the next driver. Nah, Yelan's gonna be speeding down the 40, y'all. Who's the passenger? No, okay. Bro, if that was Ito, we would have had a new tier for dead passenger. So Goro and Yelan is kind of freaking cursed in my eyes. Nah, because Yelan's gonna be speeding like crazy, and Goro, if he was the driver, I feel like would be such a comf driver. Like he'd be going nice and slow, respecting the speed limits. So the fact that Yelan is the exact opposite is kind of just no. I'm actually gonna put them in the most chaotic ride. Yeah, Yelan's gonna be speeding down the highway on the phone with Ningguang, and I don't even think there's gonna be much talking. Like, Goro's just like, so how's your day? She's like, oi, I'm on the phone, mind your business. Personally, Yelan's my kind of driver, but it's a chaotic ride just for the difference in characters, if you will. Next driver. No. So we have A. Raiden just means A. Like A is the character, not the shogun. Oh God. Who's the passenger? Oh hell no. C'est quoi ça? Il va être mort, ça va pas marcher. I'm crying. So we have Raiden and Dainsler. There's so many things wrong with this, it's ridiculous. So, this is gonna be a very awkward car ride because I don't think Dainsliff is gonna like A that much for a couple of different reasons. And at the same time, A is gonna be speeding like crazy. She's not gonna know how to drive a car, bro. She's the type that has a personal chauffeur in the real world, man. So the ride is just gonna be Dainsliff staring menacingly at Raiden, who's driving 100 in a 50 zone. They're not even gonna argue out loud. Like, A doesn't know who Dainsliff even is, so that's not really an issue, but he knows a lot. So he's just gonna be, in his mind, verbally degrading A, but like, no matter what, she's crashing the vehicle. Like, Dainsliff is probably so distracted by just her existence that he doesn't realize how fast they're going. Yeah, that's a simple cook. Next team, our driver is a driver. Oh, that was hilarious, man. Stop! Bro, stop it! Back to back? You fucking cat. It's okay. Who's the lucky passenger? This is the best. I love this so much. Okay. So we have Benny and Xiao. So Benny as a driver, we all know is a disaster waiting to happen. But bro, if Xiao was the driver, he would be speeding like crazy. Like, this is such a dangerous group. Outside of the obvious accident that's about to happen, would they even get along? I feel like Benny's the type to constantly try to make small talk with the passenger, but in this situation, nah. Xiao is not gonna be having that. He's just gonna be arms crossed in the back seat like, ugh, I could just teleport. Why am I even in this car? No, they have such different vibes, it's insane. If they weren't gonna crash, it would be the most awkward car ride ever, but nah, it's gonna be a breaking news, car crash on the 40, one man dead, because Xiao would just escape. But yeah, next pair.
Who's the driver gonna be?
Oh my god! Nah, these are by far the most chaotic groups. How is they're back to back? Okay, Paimon is a dry. I don't even know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Nah, guys, we got Shenhe and Paimon. So I feel like if Shenhe was the driver, she would be speeding like crazy. Ooh, if the passenger educates her on traffic laws, I don't think she would. But anyway, Paimon is the driver. We're just gonna say she has a bit of a contraption where like she puts her little foot and it pushes the wooden thing into the gas pedal. Yes, I love it. Now, would they crash? Absolutely. Paimon 100% seems like the type to get insane road rage. Like if someone honks at her, she's gonna be like, who do you think you are? I don't know why I gave her such a deep voice, but bro, she's gonna be screaming out the window while Shenhe's just like chilling in the back like, this is nice. Now, I don't think they're gonna talk that much, but it's not gonna be like awkward silence. It's just gonna be relaxing silence and Paimon constantly screaming. But nah, after a while, a car crash would transpire. Yes. Next driver. Come on, we have to have a break now, please. I mean, oh, okay. Oh, Farzan behind a modern vehicle. It's kind of funny to picture. Ooh. So we got Farzan the chauffeur driving Ayato around. That's hilarious. So Ayato, right off the bat, is 100% the guy who pays for an expensive chauffeur to drive him from place to place, but maybe they're out of town for a bit, so he decided to order an Uber, paid top dollar for the most comfortable ride, and got Farzan as a driver. Now, funny enough, I think in terms of conversation and getting along, these two would be really awesome. Wait, ooh! So Ayato is a very educated, sophisticated man, so I think Farzan would appreciate and respect that, but I'm gonna say it's not a perfect ride, definitely not relaxing. Actually, closer to relaxing, yeah. Even though she might speed a little bit, I think Ayato would keep her in check. Simple enough. It was nice to take a quick break from the chaos. But next driver. No! The break was good while it lasted. We have Sayu, the driver. I mean, maybe she'll be kept awake by the passenger, who knows? How in the absolute heck is this gonna work? So we have Sayu and Rosaria. And now... I'm gonna say, since Rosaria really knows how to judge a situation, she might not want to, like, get in the car with Sayu. I'm actually gonna change something right here for these two, yeah. Yep, I think this describes it perfectly. It would be nice in the sense that they don't talk a lot, but once she sees Sayu start to squint a little bit, like kind of in a daze, she's gonna be like, you know what? Right here. Drop me off right here. This is fine. Yeah, Sayu's gonna be like, but we still have 20 minutes till your destination. She's gonna be like, maybe you should call an Uber. Wait, okay, since Rosaria cares for people a lot, what if she plays the Uno reverse card? Yes, so she's gonna be the driver. She's gonna kick Sayu out of the driver's seat, be like, okay, where do you live? Nah, this is the most chaotic duo. Actually, yes, the most chaotic ride. They're gonna be switching positions. It's just gonna be a complete mess. I don't think they're gonna die because Rosaria's there, but man, this could go anywhere. We're still gonna keep this tier here, but still, next driver. Okay. Kaya actually seems like a pretty chill driver. I like that. Okay. Aw, wait, okay. And he's gonna be driving Barbara home. This is probably the most wholesome one we got yet. So I think Kaya and Barbara, this is gonna be a situation where maybe after Barbara has like a bit of a concert or like an idol event, she's gonna call an Uber to drive her home. And Kaya has a bit of a side hustle in the middle of the night to get some extra cash that he's gonna be the driver. Yeah, so with that said, debatably it could just be a relaxing good time, but I'm gonna put it in the perfect ride. I don't think they're gonna be talking an insane amount, but I think in terms of like conversation topics, they're gonna have more than enough to talk about. So I think that would be really nice. Yeah, I'm actually gonna get rid of the occasional small talk tier because it's just kind of meh, but yeah, it'd be really nice. Next team, driver. No, Lisa, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Yeah. All right, so we have Klee driving a car. That's nice. No, Kokomi, no! Okay, so as a dynamic, this is precious, okay? I know Klee likes to go fish blasting, and Kokomi is a bit of an aquatic lady. But this would be a really cute kind of older sister vibe for Klee. That's awesome. Now, since Klee is the driver, and Kokomi is a very responsible lady, I think she's gonna, like, be mentoring her Uber driver as she's driving them home. For some reason, I can imagine Klee speeding, Kokomi in the back like, relax, Klee, don't go too fast. And then Klee's like, I have to get back to Master Gene before I get grounded. We're gonna assume she can see over the dash at least, but even with Kokomi's mentoring and trying to keep this child under control, bro, I can just vividly see Klee chucking Dodoko bombs out the window. Nah, man. This is gonna turn into GTA real quick with Klee behind the wheel. They're gonna get into a crash. I'm sorry, Kokomi. You're such a chill lady. But at least you made a good friend before the accident. Ooh. Hey, yo, Kale as a driver? Personally, this is my kind of driver. Yeah! Bro, imagine calling an Uber and it's your student. No. This is the most canon pair we've ever got on a tier list. I think it's not even close. Kale and Tagnari. I feel like Tagnari is the type to get into the Uber, see his student, and instead of like going in the back seat, he decides to sit up front and just kind of like slowly watch Kale drive and critique. He's like, you're going 60, it's a 50 zone. And she's like, I'm sorry, Master Tagnari. I love it so much. No, I have to put this in the perfect ride, man. It's canon. It's so beautiful. I love that. The roles have changed, kind of, I guess. Ooh! Yeah, baby girl Beto's got experience riding, winky face.
Who's she driving?
Yo, wait, what? I love these moments when the wheel creates new best friends. I love it. So Beto and Hu Tao. Now, this is that type of ride where it's insanely chaotic, right? And if you're like a third party watching it, you're gonna be like, this is too much, I can't handle it. But both of these ladies can handle it. They live in the chaos. So it's perfect, man. They're gonna get along so well because Hu Tao is insanely outgoing and honest, and Beto respects people like that. It's so good. Now, Beto definitely seems like the type to maybe speed a bit, but maybe she'll slow down because she's enraptured in conversation with Hu Tao. Yeah, Hu Tao is probably like pitching her little funeral parlor business too. Beto's like, I got you. Some of my men die every day. Nah, that's a bit exaggerated, but it's gonna be an amazing kind of chaotic ride. Debatably, it would just be perfect, but we gotta like spread the tiers out a bit. We'll do this. Yeah, I like that a bit more. Next team. So we got Daddy Alhaitham in the driver's seat. Very nice. Huh. This is very interesting. Okay. So funny enough, I think Lisa is one of the like maybe 10 characters that Alhaitham wouldn't get low-key annoyed with. Yeah, because she went to Sumeru to study, she's insanely smart, that I think they would have a lot of intellectual conversations. Yeah. Imagine being like a little bit on the smaller brain side in a car with these two. Bro, I would feel like such a third wheel. And wait a minute, is this kind of a ship? Could this kind of work? I mean, I know Lisa's a bit into Jean, but if I were to ship Alhaitham with a chick, yeah, I think this is up there. So, with that in mind, I think Alhaitham might rush a bit. No, he respects the rules and stuff like that. So, a relaxing, good, bit of a flirtatious time. Yeah, I could kind of see this. It's a little bit of a headcanon, but this whole video's a headcanon. Next driver. Ooh, yeah? For some reason, Mika strikes me as the kid who I could legit see being an Uber driver. Like, yes. Oh my god. Bro, I thought it was about to be Ningguang and I was gonna be like, Mika, you lucky boy. But we have Mona, interesting. I kind of like this duo. Now, right off the bat, you know damn well, Mona is that type of girl who cheaps out on the Uber ride. Yes, she's gonna either find a reason to complain or she's gonna be arguing with the driver and leaving a 1-star review. Now, here's the thing. Mika's a wholesome, really good kid. So I don't think Mona is that bad in the sense that she's gonna ruin this kid's day. No, I can't see that. Mika seems like the quiet, nice driver who asks like an occasional question just to make sure it's not too awkward in the car. Ooh, nah, I think Mika is probably my favorite driver character. Like, he just seems awesome for this. Mona, baby girl, you got lucky. So, she's definitely not gonna leave him a tip, but still, the fact that she's not complaining says enough. I'm gonna say it's a relaxing good time. Yeah, the next driver.
Oh, I need to change the volume. There we go.
Sarah seems like such a good driver. I love that. Yes, Cujo. Are you no, Ganyu? There we go. Wait, guys, Ganyu and Sarah, that is freaking adorable. Hey guys, editing bonk here. So the Sarah and Ganyu explanation went on for 4.5 minutes, so I condensed it down a lot, so it might seem a little messy in terms of explanation, but yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so Sarah is the type to respect the heck out of Ganyu, man. If she saw this girl's work ethic, nah, it would be so cute, man. I love this. Bro, can we petition to get these two to meet? It's so random, but I love it so much. Like, they're both kind of animal people. Sarah's a Tengu. I know it's a little different. I'm kind of fangasming over these two interacting, but it's just gonna be a relaxing good time. Is it the perfect ride? These two are kind of similar. Yeah, we're gonna change this to a really chill ride, switch this up again. We've been switching all tier lists, but it's perfect for them. Just, okay, fine. Just because I love the dynamic, we'll put them at the top. Next driver. Nice. Yunjin would be really chill. I like her as a driver. Bro, we almost got the besties in the same car. It would have been awesome. But still, her and Zhang Ling, I feel like they've had to have met. Now, if Zhang Ling was in the driver's seat, I would be worried for safety purposes. But the fact that Yunjin is the driver, I think kind of makes it pretty chill. I think this is probably one of the most talkative groups we've had so far, because Zhang Ling is so eccentric and talkative, and Yunjin can kind of match everyone's energy and vibe with them. So bro, Guoba's gonna be doing dances in the back seat. These two are gonna be just chatting away. It's gonna be a really nice time. Yeah. Should we put them in chaotic ride or perfect ride? I'm gonna say it's gonna be pretty hectic. Yeah. And you see a dancing bear in the back seat. Next driver. Ooh, wait. Okay, yeah. Candice seems like a pretty chill laddie to drive an Uber. Yeah. Bro, another canon pair? This is so awesome. Oh my god. I think when I look back at all the tier list, this is gonna be the best one for like pairing characters together. Yes. So you know what? Nah, I'm adding a new tier to the top. Yeah, we have to, bro. I'm gonna put Kale and Tiggy here as well because they're also canon. I'm really happy that Candace is in the driver's seat because she's definitely the more calm and composed driver, while Dea 100% seems like she'd get road rage. But either way you want to put it, it's still gonna be an awesome ride. Candace would keep Dea kind of relaxed and vibing. For some reason, I feel like Dea's the type to do her nail polish in like the passenger passenger seat because she's so comfortable around Candace. Imagine calling an Uber and your best friend is the one who comes to pick you up. Like, it's perfect. Anyway, another canonically best ride. Yes, okay. Wait, I want more canon pairs so badly. Please, wheel. Okay, it was almost Dottore, but Kirada seems like a pretty chill driver. It's her job, literally. Aww. And then we have her partner, Ayaka. This is awesome, bro. I love these pairs. So even though Kirada is known as like an eccentric cat, she's not the most talkative person in the world. Ooh, wait, and she's been around Tevat. So Ayaka would be like asking her questions about her travels as she's driving the Uber. Yes! I love that so much. And these two would get along so well because Ayaka isn't pushy, right? I think if the passenger was really demanding, Kirada would be really like awkward and nervous around them. But this is just a really swell ride. Yeah! I don't think Kirada is speeding as well because she's getting integrated into human society. So it's a perfect ride. In my books, I love that duo. It is amazing. Next driver. This has to be the most talkative driver you can imagine. Oh! Again, the best pairs we've ever had. So we got Daddy Zhongdong and Chi-Chi. Yes! So this is one of the rare instances where I don't think Zhongdong is gonna be chatting the passenger's head off. Nah. So Chi-Chi's gonna just like hop into the ride. She's like, "Are you my Uber?" He's like, "Yes, my fair lady, please step into the backseat." Nah, he's gonna be so polite and professional. Bro, he is too good for the Uber driving world. I feel like Baiju would be very happy and comfortable knowing that Zhongdong is the Uber driver for Chi-Chi. Bro, it's so wholesome. I love it. I think Chi-Chi's gonna ask an occasional question and Zhongdong might ramble a bit, but still, it's gonna be a really chill ride overall. Yeah, pretty simple one for these two, kind of adorable and almost canon. I'm not sure if we've seen them on screen together, but I feel like we have at some point. Yeah, really cute dynamic with those two. Deja vu. Oh my god. No, we're canceling it. He's not speeding anymore. If he was with any other character, he would be speeding. But nah. So we got Tartaglia and Madam Ping. The thing with Tartaglia is, he seems like he respects his elders and the kids. Like, he's very good with both of them. Similar to Kaya in that way. Yeah, so I think Ping is gonna just kind of waltz over like, "Are you my Uber driver?" And Tartaglia's like, "Of course, miss. Hang on. Let me get out of my seat, open the door, make sure you're comfortable for the ride." Yes, I love it. Bro, I could so easily see him being her grandson, little Adeptus child over here. No, it's so adorable. Last time she was paired with Scaramouche, now it's Tartaglia. Does Madame Ping have some connection to the Harbingers? God, I love these so much, guys. Where should we put them? Is it a perfect ride? Yeah, I think he's gonna respect speed limits, take it easy because of Madame Ping. And at the same time, I can imagine them just having nice, wholesome talks. Another perfect ride, my God. Okay. So next up, we got Jean as the driver. That's pretty chill. I kind of like Jean as a driver. Yeah. Okay. We are saved, everybody! So we got Jean as the driver and Ito as the passenger. Not gonna lie, my chaotic side kind of wanted Ito to be the driver, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Now, here's the thing. They're both so different that it's kind of tricky to picture this. Okay, after like, 3 minutes of thinking, I don't think Jean is gonna argue with Ito. I think since she's so professional with whatever she does, like she always gives it her all in any situation, that I feel like with Ito, even though she's tempted to scold this man-child, like how she does with Klee, I think she's gonna like try to match his energy. Yeah. So he's gonna be talking like crazy, putting his feet up, getting really comfortable in the back seat, but she's not gonna be complaining. No. I feel like after Ito leaves the car, Jean like pulls out a cigarette. No, she pulls out a cigarette, calls Lisa, "Girl, you would not believe this passenger I had. Oh my God." So with that in mind, I'm gonna put it in a chaotic no, this is tricky because I don't think they're as good as these other tiers. I guess we'll just switch these. These bottom tiers are all switchable. Okay, so I think this is more justifiable. I think they would argue a bit, and Ito is always gonna be the instigator. Yeah, because you know how you pay in advance for the Uber drive? I feel like he's gonna always have something to complain about. Yeah, so Jean will just kind of put up with his BS, but there would still be an occasional squabble. Yeah. Wow. We got Mama Ningguang as the driver. That's interesting. And then she's driving D-Luke home. Huh. We have another example here of overthinking things and my shipping brain starting to ship characters. Nah, she's already engaged with Beidou. It's a fact. But just imagining Ningguang hiring D-Luke as like a reliable kind of informant guy, similar to Yelan, bro, I could kind of see that, yeah. The amount of high-level conversations going on in this car would be insane. Now, I think both of them have a very similar vibe to them, where they're just all business. They're workaholics, if you will. I have no idea why Ningguang is driving an Uber, but hey, just don't think too hard about it. With all of that said, it's gonna be a very chill ride. D-Luke would only kind of vibe with like maybe 15 characters when it comes to whoever's driving him, and Ningguang is gonna be one of them. Yeah. After the ride's over, Ningguang gives him her card, and she's like, "If you ever need some work, you just let me know." A chill ride for very professional, high members of society, yes. Aha! Breaking news, car pile up on the 40, 16 dead. Nah, she might crash. Let's hope her partner is eccentric. Okay. Oh, okay. And then we got the Riz Lord Hazo. Again, my brain is going to a certain place right now for these two characters, and it needs to stop. So, Layla as the driver, I think if it was her sleep version of herself, it would work out pretty well. Ooh, wait a sec. No, it is gonna be the sleep version of herself. Yeah, during the day when she's studying kind of thing, it's gonna be awake Layla. But then, when it's like 8 p.m., she does her side hustle of Uber driving. Yes! So Sleepo/awake Layla is gonna pick up Hazel from the club and she's gonna be super peppy. Yeah, she's gonna be like, "Hey sir, how are you?" He's like, I am good. Just got my Riz on at the club." Classic flirting with older women Hazo over here. So with that in mind, I think this is gonna be a really talkative ride. Yeah, I can kind of see it. We're gonna switch up the tiers again because this is like the 5th time we've done it. Perfect. A very talkative ride. I think they're going to be so enraptured in their conversation with each other because they both have such wide arrays of knowledge that I could easily see this working out. Yeah. And am I shipping it? No. We're going to say no, okay? But I could kind of see it. Anyway, we're going to leave them there. We'll put Farzan and Ayato because they're insanely talkative. Perfecto. Next team. Razor's a wholesome boy who I have no idea learned how to drive, but okay. Oh, hell no, no, Shinobu, please, Shinobu. No! I don't really like this. Now, Razor, right off the bat, seems like the type to get road rage, which is why I wanted him to be paired with a relaxing and chill partner. Yeah, let's say he was driving someone like Ayato, Chi-Chi even, Zhongdong. Like so many characters would be able to just get him to relax, get him enraptured in a conversation where he's not getting angry. But now he's paired with Dory, so he's gonna get even more angry because she's probably trying to sell him things and he doesn't even know what she's blabbing about. So, this could go one of two ways. One, they're constantly upset with each other, mostly Razor getting upset with her. Or two, it's a car crash. I think that's the more likely scenario. Yeah, and for some reason, I could picture Razor surviving the car crash and Dory not surviving. And when it's done, he's like, good, saleswoman dead. Me go buy new car now. Yeah, I'm sorry, Dory. It's not gonna work out. Ooh, oh, hell no. We are gonna need someone insanely wholesome to make sure Scarra doesn't get road rage. Oh my god. What did I say? What did I say? So we have Scaramouche, and Yao Yao. Oh my. Bro, even the most angry of boys will loosen up when Yao Yao is the passenger. Oh my god. The second Yao Yao sees Scarra getting a little bit angry, I feel like she's just gonna offer him cupcakes. She's gonna be like, are you okay, mister? Here, let me put this cupcake into your mouth because you need to drive. And Scarra has a thing where he's good with kids. Bro, this is what Scarra needs in his life right now. It's so perfect. With all that said, the ride after this, he'll probably get into like an accident out of road rage, but he'll be fine. He's a puppet. But this ride with Yao Yao, I think is gonna be just a quiet, perfect ride. The only talking would be like a bit of sass from Scaramouche and Yao Yao, like looking after her Uber driver. The roles have changed. Wait, and I can imagine, like maybe he drops her off somewhere that's like 10 minutes from where she needs to be, and he's like, let me walk you there. I will make sure you are safe. Stop. I wasn't expecting Scarra to be this high, but Yao Yao has done it again. Right after Scarra, huh? We got our boy Kazuzu! And then we got his passenger, Yae Miko. So Kazuzu and Miko is really interesting to think about because it's like Kazuzu and the Raiden Shogun probably wouldn't get along that well, to say the least. Actually, probably not, because Kazuzu's very open-minded and adaptable to just chilling with everybody. Yeah. And he's also one of the few characters who I could see resisting the Yae Miko teasing. Like, do you think she'd be able to mess with him as her driver? I can't really see it. I feel like he's immune. Like, he has an immunity to thoughterry. Nah, he's too chill to get corrupted by this vixen. So with that in mind, I think they would have some really cultured conversations. So I'll put them in a really chill ride. Yeah. Remember when baby girl Hu Tao called him a man of culture? And Yai Miko is a queen of culture. So I think they would get along pretty well. Yeah, this would be a nice ride actually. Next driver. Yanfei, Yanfei! We must always respect the speed limits. Ooh! Then we got her partner, the subconsciously Rizzy Albedo. Yanfei, as a driver, is pretty top tier. I think she's up there with Mika for best driver because she's by the books. I gotta follow that speed limit. And at the same time, she's very talkative, which could be a good or a bad thing, depending on what kind of passenger you is. But Albedo is like the most adaptable man in the game for me. Like if he had a quiet driver, he'd be quiet. If he had a talkative driver, he would just engage in the small talk. Yes, quiet. And I could easily see these two becoming pretty good friends. Yeah, so it's a pretty simple one. Are they a perfect ride? Yeah, I can't really see any flaws with it. They're both also insanely smart, but they would get along really well. Yeah, another nice little duo there. Next team. That was my imitation of a car, and we have Sino as the driver. Oh yeah, okay. Now personally, I'm a bit more of a Lumin and Zhao kind of guy, but Lumin and Sino, yeah, it's not bad. Okay, you know what? I was gonna say he'd probably be speeding because he seems like the type to rush like crazy, but he's also a by the law kind of guy, and he's gonna want to make sure Lumin gets home safe. Yeah, and if Paimon wasn't in this car, which she isn't because she got into a car crash, I think Lumin might be a bit more open to Sino and his corny jokes, if you will. But that's definitely debatable. It's a lot of hits and misses with this boy. So I'm gonna say overall, although they might squabble a bit in terms of sense of humor, I'm gonna put them in a really chill ride as well. Yeah, but next duo, driver. Nahida as a driver is precious. We're gonna assume she can see over the dash, though. Are you trying to give me diabetes right now, aren't you? And then we have the passenger, Chung Yun. Oh my god, this is so wholesome. So Nahida driving Chung Yun home in an Uber. Just the picture of Nahida driving a car. And then when you put Chung Yun into it, it's so good. I think Nahida's the more talkative out of the two, but Chung Yun's not shy. And I don't think he's gonna feel intimidated by someone who's just a cinnamon bun and also the god of wisdom, but that's not important. What is important is that Nahida could kind of be like a motherly figure. Bro, Nahida, the mom to all. So I think this is just gonna be a relaxing, kind of perfect ride, actually, yeah. I think Nahida would be really interested into Chung Yun's profession of just exorcising evil spirits, because do you think she has a lot of knowledge when it comes to stuff like that? I'm not sure, but either way, pretty cool duo right there. Next team. Potentially one of the loudest drivers, or maybe not. She might be able to control herself. Ooh. Nah, guys, you cannot convince me that this would not be the most talkative car in the world. Bro, you have the eccentric musician and the journalist. These two would vibe insanely well. Maybe Charlotte would do a bit of a story on Jinyeon's newest concert, and she gets to ask her the specifics in the Uber. Yes! Jinyeon doing this as a side hustle. I could kind of see it. Yeah, she's a very good people person. It's kind of perfect. So she would be like, hey there, partner, how you doing? And Charlotte would be like, hey, bonjour, comment ça va, ma fille? C'est bien? Yes, they both have such different manners of speech, but either way, they're both really open-minded, good people. It's gonna be an insanely talkative ride though, without a doubt. I kind of love it though. Next team. It's one of the best girls, Kooky Shinobu as the driver. Okay. And she is paired with the main character. So Shinobu is the type of girl who does like 20 different jobs, and driving an Uber could easily be one of them. Yeah. She's definitely overqualified to do this, but maybe like for 4 hours every like 3 nights, she decides to do a bit of the Uber driving and just coinky dink ran into Aether. And we already know from experience, they get along, her hangout is amazing. She's such a relatable character, guys. I love her. So with all of that said, it's not going to be an insanely talkative ride because neither of them are that like heavily spoken, but it's going to be super chill. I kind of want to be there with these two. I think it'd be awesome. But yeah, a very simple, chill ride to the destination. I feel like Shinobu has really good taste in music as well. When the alchemy isn't going so well, Timaeus has to get the Uber driving job. Oh, hell no. Nope. Nope. Bro, these two about to kill each other. So we have Diona and Timaeus. Bro, Diona's the type to get angry for some reason or another with at least half of the cast, and Timaeus is part of that 50%. Like, even if she's not angry, she's so passive aggressive that I feel like it would be really difficult to not interject when driving her home. Like, that's really hard. So with that in mind, I think Timaeus is gonna be able to control himself for a bit because he needs to pay his rent. But maybe she steps out of bounds at some point, maybe talks about Yingar, and he's like, oh, I don't think so. That's my wife. No, I don't think Diona would do that, but I don't think Timaeus would be able to just let her like ramble on for the entire ride. So an occasional squabble. Yeah. Why could I vividly see Diona hissing at Timaeus? They get to their destination 2 minutes late, and she's like, 1-star review, horrible. Nah. Anyway, next duo. We got one of the most overqualified Uber drivers, yet always gives it her 100%, Noelle. Oh my god. Guys, I already have a full fantasy in my head for how this is gonna go. So Noelle is gonna pick Venti up at like 12 a.m. at the bar. He's like drunk, sloshed out of his mind. He's like, are you my Uber driver? And Noelle's like, yes, sir, of course, please come into the vehicle. He's like, okay, you're a nice lady. Nah, these two would get along insanely well. They're both very just likable people for completely different reasons. But I think in this situation, Venti's gonna throw up in the car. Yes, I could easily see it. And most Uber drivers, when you do that, bro, they're kicking you out. They're gonna give you the most schlech in the world, but not Noelle. Nah, she's gonna be like, apologies, sir, was I driving too ruggedly? And he's like, So she's gonna be like, please step out for a sec, sir. Let me just clean up this back seat real quick. No, Noelle's too good of a person, guys. So with that in mind, it's gonna be a chaotic ride. Yeah. I think afterwards, Venti would like add a tip of like $20 for Noelle because you could do it after the ride. Yeah. Now this would be such a fun, kind of feel bad for Noelle situation. But at least Venti would be nice afterwards, yeah. Dottore, what is you about to do, my man? I'm scared for his partner, to be honest. This is so cursed, it's not even funny. So we have the driver Dottore and the passenger Eula. Now they both look similar in the sense that they have really rich clothing and have blue hair. Wait, oh my god, they really do look similar, don't they? Ooh, wait, have you guys seen that little animation video when Eula's like a clone of Dottore? It's obviously not true, but it's funny. Dottore's the type of driver who's looking for the next interesting passenger to do human experiments on. He probably has like gas rigged in the car to make the passenger pass out. No. With that said, do you think he would do that to Eula? I can't really see it, no. She's a pretty normal lady. She just works in the military. I don't think he's gonna be drugging her today. So with that in mind, they're gonna occasionally squabble. Yes, because they have such different views of things. Dottore is a madman who experiments on children, while Eula is a by the books, well, maybe not by the books 100%, but she's a very dutiful woman, is what I'm trying to say. So they're gonna argue. After the ride's over, Eula might call the police on this man. But nah, there would be arguing going down in this car, yes. Ooh! Yeah, Amber as a driver? Nah, I could see that so vividly, bro. Even though she's just the outrider, it kind of connects a bit. I love it. I love it! Guys, this is how new ships are born. Kaveh and Amber are both such good people. Oh my god, no. My shipping brain, it needs to stop. I need them to meet as soon as possible. Anyway, so Amber, the driver, is gonna be insanely good, gonna be super talkative, little pep in her step, but at the same time, she's adjustable. So if someone like Kale comes into the car and she's really quiet, she's not gonna talk her head off because she knows how to just adjust herself. But with Kaveh, I think they're gonna be talking like crazy, because they're both from such different walks of life that maybe they would talk about their good deeds with each other. No, actually, they're both insanely humble, so I don't think they're gonna be doing that. But whatever they talk about, I think it's gonna be super nice, not gonna be awkward, they're not gonna argue. I'm shipping them like crazy. It's gonna be a perfect ride. Yeah, simple enough. God, I love those two together so much. Okay. Why can I imagine Oz being like a co-driver? Ooh! Now, I was gonna say Fischl might get into an accident, but Toma might kind of keep her head on track, I think. Yeah, okay. So guys, you know how Fischl got along really well with Kazuzu? This is like that. Toma's a very nice, adaptable, swell individual. Like, she's the type to go on one of her tangents, and Toma's gonna just attentively listen without judging her in any way. So it's gonna be really precious. Wait, why can I see Toma being her big bro? God, yes, okay. I kind of love that. Yes, big bro Toma. Let his little bit of a crazy sister drive him home. With that in mind, I think it's gonna be pretty chaotic because Fischl's a part of this, but I don't think they're gonna get into a crash. One, because Oz is in the car. Two, because Toma's just a really responsible dude that I don't think he's gonna distract her from the road, and he's not gonna judge her, so she won't get distracted by him. Yeah, simple enough. I love that pair. Next duo. Baby girl, it's Purple Cat. It's the Purple Cat. We got Cushing as the driver. It's pretty top tier, I think. Huh. Is this another... it kind of might be. Brain, stop. She's just driving you and Mia home. Let's stick to that. Personally, these two are at least in my top 5 girls of the game. So them driving with each other, I love it so much, everybody. In terms of how they would get along, it's gonna be perfect because they're both such good people. It's insane. And they're both very humble about it too. So Cushing as the driver is the type to just not want to procrastinate and go insanely fast. And Yoimiya, if she was the driver, would probably be pretty similar. Not in the procrastinating way, just the speeding, going 100 in a 60 zone. So here's the thing, none of them are gonna mind that they're going fast because they're both similar in that regard. So they're gonna be talking each other's ears off for the entire ride. Even though Cushing is a little more on the quiet side, Yoimiya's energy is so damn contagious. It's a perfect ride in my eyes, yes. And I guess we have to pick a driver now. Okay, who is the driver? So Baiju is gonna be driving Sucrose home. Wait a damn sec. These two look so damn similar. How many characters do we have with green hair? Oh, we have Kale and Shinobu, and these two got paired ones too. Wait, I can easily see Baiju being Sucrose's father. Wait, I love this so much. And Sucrose working at Boo Boo Pharmacy, she's an alchemist, it kind of ties in a bit. Wait a sec, it's perfect! I kind of want to make this canon, but should I? Like, this is kind of a nice job for Baiju because there's no physical labor involved, so I'm not worried for his health. And they're both pretty quiet. I have to. I know it's not technically canon, but bro, Sucrose is his long lost daughter. It has to be. In my brain, it's canon. So with that in mind, guys, yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed and have a good one.
Thanks for watching. Please sub. Bye.